Hey everyone, and welcome to another All About RVs video. Today we're going to take a look at this brand new 2021 and a half Riverstone Reserve 367 RL fifth wheel. This is a brand new fifth wheel lineup for the Riverstone by Forestriver. This is a little bit lighter weight, a little bit smaller version of the Riverstone. This is going more toward the customer with a 3/4 ton diesel style truck versus the 1 ton or larger version that it usually requires to tow their bigger version that you've seen over the last couple years. So we're going to take a minute, walk you around the inside of this RV, show you about the inside, and then we're going to come back outside, show you all around the outside. Then we'll close it all up and show you what it looks like closed. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, guys, we're now up inside this brand new Riverstone Reserve 367 RL fifth wheel. This new Reserve lineup by Riverstone is going more toward that 3/4 ton diesel style truck. Their big models, really, they prefer a 1 ton truck on them, on the Riverstone Legacies and stuff. They're just a little bit on the heavier side compared to these. So they came out with the Reserve lineup. It's going to be a little bit less expensive, a little bit lighter weight and smaller scale. But you do still have a lot of the same great features. You've got the wide body, you've got the 3-inch thick sidewalls with the better insulation, the straight line roof for taller ceiling heights, and a lot of the really cool features. Now, starting back here in the back of the RV, you have the sofa across the rear. This is kind of a traditional rear living room setup. So you got the big couch across the back, does fold out, make into a bed. Nice big windows in the living room area and overlooking your campsite area. All those windows do actually open. Again, the decorator white wood that you're seeing here, you have large overhead cabinet space up there. It is pretty deep as well. Ceiling fan up top. You have the nicer Whisper quiet air conditioning systems. The unit comes standard with 2 airs and prepped for a 3rd with the energy management system. So if you are in the south, Texas, Arizona, that type of area, and you need that 3rd air, that is an available option, but it will come standard with 2. On the back side here, you can kind of see little white valances again across the top. You do again have the day and night roller shades. You've got the window sills because of the thicker walls and things like that that you have seen in previous Riverstone versions. So nothing really changed up on that side of things. Now here you have the large 65-inch Samsung flat screen smart TV. Really cool TV. Nice setup for an RV this size. That TV is on a swing arm, and that will actually pop out. You can swing it out a little bit, and back in behind there you can see there's a lot of extra hidden storage behind there. You have 4 drawers for extra storage there. JBL soundbar. Your stereo system right there. Now just below the soundbar and stuff there is a glass front that will flip up, and you could put in a DVD player, Blu-ray player, satellite box or video game system, whatever you want to kind of stash inside there. You have the large wide flat screen or flat front glass front there on the fireplace. It does have the glass front to it where some of them don't, so it does look a little more finished in my opinion. A really nice setup there. It's basically a fancy space heater, some LED light strips along the bottom of those kitchen cabinets there as well. The island setup area there, they did kind of a black wood with the white countertops. There's an electric outlet on the end there as well. Now over here you have your power theater seating, which does have a little light strip built in, lighted cup holders, a little bit of storage in the center area there as well. But it's nice that it's directly across from your TV area there, so it's just a little bit easier to sit and watch. Right here you'll have light switch to turn those on and off, little cup holder feature, just to kind of help keep your cup from tipping over. And then you got a USB charger port, power in and out buttons here, and then heat and massage buttons as well. Pretty nice furniture there. A little bit of carpet on the slide, and you'll see a little bit of carpet in the closet area in the bedroom, but the main subfloor, the kitchen slide, you know, up in the bedroom area, steps and stuff like that, is either vinyl or wood on there, where you'll just have a little carpet on the slide and the bedroom closet. USB charger port and electric outlet in between the windows there, along with some of the light switches. You have a traditional freestanding style chair dinette system there. It comes with 2 chairs, which do have the little flip up seats for storage there. There's an extension that you can put in between there, so you get a little more elbow room. Now, they do have an option for 2 folding chairs if you want. It's kind of the same thing that they opted in for the regular Riverstone, and then it became standard on the Legacy, but you have your choice. If you want those extra chairs with you or not, you can order up the 2 extra chairs. You do the really nice little infinity decorative lighting up top there. It's a little hard to see because it's white, but there is actually a crown molding around the top edging. It kind of blends in a little bit with all the ceiling and everything up there. Now, in the middle here, you have some shelf space or pantry space, and then you do have some pull-out drawers as well. You have some overhead cabinetry, quite a bit of extra counter space there with a nice matching backsplash, which basically just matches up with what's over there behind the stove. Some more storage space down there. Now over here, I ordered this without the dishwasher feature. Dishwasher's an available option, but you get more storage if you don't do the dishwasher. Then you have the pull-out garbage can feature there, some drawer space and cabinet space. And they do the natural wood-looking cutting boards here. There is a storage slot under the sink for those as well. But you have kind of a 60-40 or 70-30 sink here. So the one on the left is a little bit bigger and also a little bit deeper. Now you have the large 3.7 cubic foot Insignia oven with the 4-burner top. So you have the light built into the oven area there, glass front, little blue lit LED knob looking stuff there as well. Some storage on both sides, drawer space and stuff there. And up top you have a traditional microwave. It is a Samsung microwave, nice big microwave actually. But you could opt in for a convection oven if you like to cook electronically. Up above is a fantastic fan with the rain sensor and temperature sensor as well. Then over here you have the large residential Samsung refrigerator. So the freezer's on the bottom and the refrigerator part on top, and a little bit of storage up above there as well. And I don't remember if I mentioned it or not, but there is some LED lighting above the slides as well. Now at your entry door area here, there is a little pull-out drawer right there, so you can actually have a little extra storage space there. There's some lights there, little step lights. There is also a central vac and dustpan vac feature right there as well. Your carbon monoxide / propane leak detector thing is down there as well. Fire extinguisher here at the entry door. There's a dimmer switch for some of the lighting here. There is also a dimmer switch back there by the couch on the wall I forgot to mention as well for some of the ceiling lights. Nice metal handles to one help you get in and out of the coach, and another one there just to help you get up and down the steps. Now, up here behind this little panel is some control stuff. So you have your fantastic fan control, you have your inverter button, and some controls here for your air conditioning and stuff. We'll get more into detail on that when I get a little bit more time to do this. Now here on our left is going to be the bathroom area here. So we'll do a couple pictures here so it's a little easier to see. But there is another fantastic fan up there. You got the little towel bar back there. You also have your linen closet area there as well, you can see. Nice and deep, actually. Skylight up above the shower area. Heat and air conditioning both in the bathroom. Clear glass, little sit-down seat. They changed up the look of the shower and stuff compared to what was traditionally found in the other Riverstone versions you've seen over the last few years. There is some drawer space and cabinet space and stuff down here. Decent amount of counter space around the sink area there. And then you do have a nice wood medicine cabinet. Now, a lot of times, you know, this has a little travel latch on it, so when you are traveling, you would have that back in that position. But most of the time, I would push that glass over that direction, so it makes it easier to get in and out. I wish they would have put the travel latch over on the other side, but for some reason they like it on the other side. But you know, that would be kind of a little bit more of the way I would do it. That also helps keep you from necessarily wanting to step there where the heat vent is, because I know a lot of you talk about the heat vents being in the floor and dripping water in there. So if you push that over a little bit, you are less likely to do that. In here in the bedroom area, you have a nice king-size bed standard. Window on each side of the bed does open. You have the pull-down roller blinds for the day and night. You also have electric outlet USB charger ports on both sides, little end tables, and a little bit of storage as well. Now the bed does raise up, so there is some storage underneath of there also. Now over here on this side, the unit comes standard with a 190 watt solar panel, and you can kind of see here that is your controller there. It's kind of doing its thing as we are outside here getting some juice from the sun. In the bedroom area as well, you do have the Whisper Quiet air conditioning system in here too. Another TV in here. Now, there's no fireplace in the bedroom where you were used to seeing that the last couple years in the bigger Riverstones. So you have some more drawer space and cabinet space there. And you do have the little sit-down seat over here, and there's some storage underneath of that sit-down seat. Now, they do offer in the Riverstone versions the little cadet wall heater that you could put right here where it would go instead of having the cubby hole here. There is room for a stackable washer dryer if you want to do a stackable washer dryer. On the bigger Riverstone, that is a standard feature. On the Reserve, it is an optional feature. Kind of see a little bit of closet space back in here. We're going to slide this over, give you an idea what this looks like as well. Now, down here, there is a little metal latch that you pull up on. Instead of doing the plastic latches, they use a metal one. And this will slide open, give you a little bit better view there of that closet area. But overall, very nice unit here. We're going to go to the outside of the unit as well, walk you around and show you that, and then we're going to come back in and close things up, show you what it looks like closed also. But we'll be right back on the outside. All right, guys, we're now back on the outside of this brand new Riverstone Reserve 367RL fifth wheel here. We're going to start here in the front section, kind of work our way around the RV. You do have traditional Riverstone look, so very similar graphic and outside fiberglass and stuff that you've been used to seeing for the last couple years on the Riverstone standard version. Now you have the LED light strips in the front. You have an LED hitch light above the hitch there as well, so it just kind of helps you identify your camper at nighttime when you're coming back from a long day of adventure, and also just to help you hook up at nighttime. Now the unit comes standard with a traditional pen box that you see here. This is called the Rhino box. They do offer as an option a Trail Air airbag suspension system, or you could also do like a More Ride suspension aftermarket as well. So it's kind of your choice on what you want to do there on the pen box section. You have a power awning with a built-in LED light strip. Does have a manual override in case of an electronic failure, and it also has the metal wrap to protect that awning when it is closed up. So that's a nice feature to have. They've done that on the big Riverstones for quite a while, and it is even moved into the Reserve version as well. Now down below here you have a large storage compartment. This was ordered with the generator prep, so you see the little boxed out section there for a generator. If you wanted to put a generator in, you could, or get it without the generator prep and it's just a big open hole there. Now on the side you have traditional LED marker lights. It is prepped for the camera system. This is what that looks like. You can opt in for the 4-camera prep system, and you will have a camera on each front running light shooting down the side. You'd have one over the entry door, and you would have one on the back. Some people like that, some people don't. Some people want to get their own version of the camera system, so they do prep it with some power there. So if you wanted to get something different than the Furrion they offer, you could do so and hook it up. Frameless windows on the outside of the RV, so it does give it that same sleek look to it compared to the frame window. You have 2 outdoor speakers. Huge storage compartment area here. You have the rubber floor and stuff there. You have a motion light on this side and a motion light on the other side. Central vac can be used down here as well, electric outlet there, and the switch right there as well for the cap lights. Now there are little removable panels here. I popped the screws out because we're getting ready to service and prep all this, but there's a little slide panel on that side, and they have another one over there to kind of access things. You still have the midship turn signal that you can see right there, so they did not sacrifice that as well going into the Reserve lineup. Large folding entry handle to help you get in and out. You have the upgraded More Ride step with the shock assist, so it's super light and easy to raise up. Propane tanks are behind that door there, along with a gas hookup to plug in a portable grill or something if you wanted to in the future. Light above your entry door there. Now the door does have a little bit different looking door handle than you're used to seeing on the Riverstone, but it does still have the touchpad there. Looks a little bit more like a car door handle, I guess you'd say. You have the 17.5-inch H-rated Westlake tires standard. 6-point automatic hydraulic leveling jack system, also standard on the RV. The little baggage door there below the window is a place for an outside TV, or just use it for some storage, but it is prepped and set up for a TV if you want to put an outside TV there. It is an option to do that from the factory, or again, get your own TV if you want. Another feature that can be added to the unit if you want is a second awning which goes on the side of this slide out. It would basically look like that that awning that you've seen already, but it would be about, I think it's like 11 or 12 feet roughly, that is. And it is already blocked out for it. So there's a track up there, there's blockers in the wall and stuff like that. So it could be added aftermarket down the road if you wanted to, but it is also an available option from the factory. Slide out awning covers to cover the tops of the slide outs. Again, another optional feature from the factory. If that interests you, talk with the sales guy about that. That could be done from the factory or aftermarket, either one. Again, it's already tracked and blocked out for that too. On the back of the RV, you will see that it is a traditional flat rear wall, where the bigger Legacy version has a big fancy, almost looks like a motorhome rear end cap on the back. By removing that, they obviously save cost, but they also saved weight to again help kind of bring this down more toward the 3/4 ton truck. Most RVs on the market right now, when you're in this fifth wheel price point, you know, whether it's a Solitude or you know, some of these Montanas, Cedar Creeks, all those higher end guys, they are all using the same kind of traditional flat back wall. Now you do have reverse lights on the back of here. Again, prepping or opt in for the camera on the back if you want. There's a hitch down there on the back as well, so you could do like a luggage rack or something on the back of there. Ladder going up and down the back of the RV there. It comes down nice and low, so it's a little bit easier for you to get up and down on. Full walk-on roof when you're up there. There's also, again, a 190 watt solar panel standard on the unit up there. And you could opt in for 2 more solar panels if you wanted from the factory. Power cord comes out of that compartment right down there. Spare tire underneath the bottom down there. Then you do have a little bit of storage in that little compartment there. And those baggage doors are held back by magnetic clips instead of plastic latches. Your dump area for this model is right in front of the axle there, in front of the tires there. Now the handles for the dump are going to be in your docking station that you'll see when we get over there. The freshwater tank drain and low point drains are just in front of the rear auto level jack there. You have another security light up here. A 12-gallon gas electric water heater standard. You can opt in for the Truma AquaGo on-demand water heater if you want. That is an available option. Furnace exhaust out right there. Then again, the other side of the storage compartment here, you can see your docking station there with your dump valve handles, along with, you know, the hot and cold inlet or outside shower feature, the bypass controls and that type of stuff, your water inlets and things all right there. Now behind the small door here is going to be the battery trays, which is traditional what they've had on all the Riverstones the last couple years. You could put up to 4 batteries in there, traditional slide out trays there. It's a little bit nicer setup than most brands of RVs. Now we're going to pop up your weight stickers here. So you're going to see your gross vehicle weight sticker pop up, which has some information there as far as axle sizes, VIN numbers, production dates, all that type of stuff. Then you're going to see your dry weight sticker pop up there, which this one's around, I think it was 13.4 and some change, which is about 3,000 to 4,000 pounds less than most of the other large Riverstone Legacies and stuff that they've been building for quite a while. You'll see your tire sticker pop up there, just kind of telling you your tire pressure and things. And then you're going to also see your carrying capacity stickers pop up there as well. But overall, very nice unit here. Again, has not sacrificed, you know, that insulation factor that you do lose when you go to most other brands. So I definitely like that feature of the RV. Again, I like the lighter weight. That way you don't have to necessarily get that big 1-ton dually truck, you know, going with, obviously that would be great for this too, but if you do have that 3/4 ton truck, this will definitely, kind of fit your needs there. We're going to head back inside, close it all up, and show you what it looks like closed, guys. We'll be right back on the inside there. All right, guys, we're back up inside this brand new Riverstone Reserve here, and we're going to close it up. So basically the buttons are on your main control panel here in the hallway, and all you got to do is select which slide you want to move in and out. So we're going to start over here with the kitchen slide and basically bring that in. Now these are hydraulic slides, so they do move a little bit faster than a traditional electric slide. I let off the button there just to kind of show you. You can stop it if you need to go out and check to make sure there's nothing in your way or something like that. Then you basically just hit the button and bring it the rest of the way in, or take it the rest of the way out. But when the slide is in, you kind of see here there's not really a whole lot of room to maneuver around anything, but you could still get to this part of the refrigerator. So you could load some stuff in there or grab you a cold drink out of there if you're in a rest area or something. Now the other downstairs slide, basically you just hit your buttons over here to bring that back in. And it takes a little bit of time there for the brain box to switch, but from one to the other kind of thing. Now you obviously need to make sure nothing is in the way when you go to bring in a slide out. Make sure there's nothing in the floor, no pebbles, rocks, screws, whatever. You want to make sure all that stuff is out of the way. Also, you want to make sure the table leaf is not in there, because that adds extra length to it, which would drive it right into the side of the island. So make sure your leaf extension is not in there. But as you can see, you can still come in here, get to some of your cabinets and your sink a little bit. You could get to part of the refrigerator if you needed to, but you can do some stuff. Now it just takes a second to bump these things in and out, so that's not that huge of a deal unless you're in a tight area where you couldn't, but most rest areas and stuff are going to have plenty of room to do so. Now we're going to go over to the bed slide here. And again, it works right down here just like the other one did. And all you got to do is hit the button to bring that on in. And it'll come right in and pretty much butt up against the dresser area here. So if you stop at a rest area and want to come in here, take a nap, something along those lines, you could do so. If you need to get to the closet, you could climb over the bed a little bit to get to that. You can get to part of the upper cabinets here, but not the bottom drawers. So overall, still fairly functional when it is closed. You got full access to your bathroom, part access to the fridge and bedroom and stuff like that. So you can kind of do what you need to do. Again, guys, thank you for checking out my videos. We're going to try to get some more updated videos on these new models as they come in, and I personally get a little bit more information about them. Still learning about these things myself, but wanted to throw this one out there because I've had quite a few customers asking about seeing this new white cabinetry and stuff, so I wanted you to check it out. Thanks again, guys.